Hello everyone and welcome back. If you're returning, if this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, hello and welcome, and I really hope you do come back. So for those of you that have never watched one of my messages before, my name is Arlene. I'm a seer. I tap into past, present, future energy. I'm a psychic medium and a healer, and I'm an open channel for the divine. And right now on this channel, you will get twin flame guidance and spiritual guidance. So if you found this channel for any reason at all, just trust you've been brought here for a reason. I trust my guides and your guides to bring us together if there's a message here for you. So thank you everyone as always for your likes, your comments, your shares, for joining my Zoom workshops, for joining my Zoom events, for joining my retreats. I appreciate every single one of you and all the love that you bring to this channel, all the love and support you bring to me as a person as well. Thank you all so much for your prayers and blessings, etc. as well. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's get into this message. Calling in heavenly ancestors, spirit guides, the archangels of love and light, and the ascended masters of the highest pure divine light. I call you in now for your love, your guidance, your blessings and protection throughout as I bring forward a message for the Twin Flame Collective. Please and thank you. Archangel Michael, can you please surround my children, my dog, my home and myself in a golden bubble of God's protection at all times as I bring forward a message for the Twin Flame Collective. Can also request Archangel Michael, whoever watches this message online, you surround them, their loved ones, their home and their pets in a golden bubble of God's protection also. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Archangel Metatron, can you please stabilise the connection between myself and Spirit, ensuring only clear and concise messages can come through for the Twin Flame Collective's highest and greatest good at all times. Thank you, Archangel Metatron. Sending love, light and gratitude. And so it is. So let's clear the energy and see what comes through. I'm hearing the Belinda Carlisle song, Heaven is a Place on Earth. So someone could be waking up to the fact that everything we see with our physical eyes, everything we experience is all part of an illusion. Now I'm seeing rainbow colours in my mind's eye. So someone could be seeing a lot of rainbow colour in their mind's eye. Someone could be connecting a lot with Archangel Haniel with those rainbow colours. Also, I just feel this could be to do with your spiritual side evolving. You know, you're connecting with those rainbow aura kind of energies, that sort of rainbow child, rainbow children, something like that. But I'm seeing rainbow colours. And Heaven is a Place on Earth by Belinda Carlisle. So that's the song I'm hearing coming through. So someone could definitely be seeing things very differently. And thank you to everyone, and a shout out to Gina who sent me, because in last night's message I kept on seeing the word Uranus in my mind's eye, and I felt like it was connected to communication in some way for the masculines. And a lovely lady called Gina sent me an email, and she sent me a YouTube clip, which was absolutely amazing, because because I had forgot, when I finished my reading last night, I completely forgot to research all the Uranus stuff, and Gina sent me a link, said she saw that after my reading and she thought she'd send it on. And it was basically saying about how Uranus is moving into Gemini, I think it's tomorrow, and it's going to change things with regards to communication and stuff. So it was truly mind-blowing when she sent me that, because I was like, wow, I can't believe I actually felt there was something about Uranus, but I didn't know what to do with Gemini, but I definitely felt that coming through. So thank you, Gina, that was very kind of you. And thank you to everyone who has signed up for the Golden Anchor event a week today on the new moon, not the new moon, the full moon in Scorpio. So I really look forward to connecting with you all there, and I think it's going to be an absolutely beautiful event. And thank you everyone for joining. Okay, the masculine. This is the first card to jump out the deck. So, what's the overall energy? Masculine. Thank you. So, this is a message from your masculine. And on the bottom of the deck, control. Tell me a bit more. Closed off, guarded and resistant. Okay. The cards are, I don't really need to do much tonight, do I? The cards are basically speaking themselves. So this is a masculine who did not want to relinquish control, who was resistant to change, who were resistant to letting their guard down to you fully. And I'm seeing Scorpio in my mind's eye, the Scorpio symbol in my mind's eye. So the Death card could be significant, and the Scorpio full moon could be pushing someone to some sort of change, because I went through my awakening. My main awakening, the biggest awakening that led me here, it was the Scorpionic full moon of 2022, which was, when I think back now, that night was, I was awake all night, and then I didn't eat for 4 days from that night. 4 days. And in those 4 days, I went into a really dark place. I was awake all night, and then I didn't sleep properly for days. I didn't eat for 4 days after that. So the Scorpio full moon is powerful AF. And that could be some sort of change coming in here. Maybe someone has the Scorpio in their chart, but this is a masculine who liked to be in control, who was very closed off to change, very guarded and resistant. Tell me what else wants to come through here. So, lack and doubt. Okay. And North Node, cosmic and purpose. So this is someone who felt they weren't good enough to take on this journey with you. Someone who, guarded and vulnerable. Guarded over their vulnerability. This is someone for me here that this person was in control. Well, they like to be in control. They were very guarded. They were closed off to change in their life. But also they had a lot of doubt regarding, I feel, the genuineness of this connection. But also if they were worthy enough to be given such an influential role from the divine. Now the Ace of Earth is here. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But that is someone that wasn't sure if they were equipped for the divine journey ahead of them, but someone who is worried that they were not good enough here for this new beginning with you. But also there's some sort of change coming in here with him seeing like the Death card, the Death and Rebirth card. So this is someone who is very guarded. They didn't like to be vulnerable. They didn't like to show any kind of soft side. Assistance from spirit guides. So this is someone who could have been very closed off to their spiritual guidance as well. Suffering and lack again. And at the top of that card, it says past. See? Past. So in the past, this person... Now, I'm focused here on the word suffering and the word assistance. So it seems if you met your person and they were telling you stuff that went on in their past with their family, because I do feel a lot of inner child stuff here. And the reason why I'm saying I can feel it, because in my dream last night, I was working with a lot of, as you would call them, celebrities. They're just normal people. But I was working with them in dream state last night with their inner child. And I was just thinking about that dream when I saw that assistance and suffering. So this is someone here who definitely could have dealt with a lot in their past, in their childhood. And therefore, it was their lack of confidence. And I just felt this person... Like if you were to say to this person, I think we've got a divine purpose together here. We're meant to do something together. We're meant to change the world. We're meant to create this new way of thinking. We're meant to help thousands of people around the world to open up their spiritual path. We're meant to help them ascend out the illusions. This is someone that's been like, I don't really have time for that. I'm busy. I've got a lot of obligations. I'm kind of working 7 days a week these days. This is someone who did not feel like they were... This is someone who refused to kind of associate themselves as being some sort of spiritual warrior or some sort of earth angel that was here to do God's work, or the divine work that was supposed to come in for them, with that divine purpose and the doubt card. So I almost feel this person is seeing things differently, and the spring card and the seeds. So this is like something about to bloom here, something new. And the dark night of the soul and the moon here on the bottom, which is again that scorpionic kind of transformative energy. So guilt and sabotaging. So this person definitely sabotaged this with you because they didn't feel good enough. Simple as that. I just feel this person has a lot of control issues, self-doubt, Venus, and love offer. And look what's right here in the bottom. A love offer that's going to lead to some sort of reunion. And then that's a breakthrough energy there with the Ace of Air with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So, in the past, this person has felt really guilty for sabotaging things with you. This is someone who, I just feel this person saying to you, because this is what I'm feeling. I'm seeing someone sitting down saying to you, you seem like the type of person who can take on all this, and you're a really nice person, and people connect with you, people enjoy talking to you, but I'm not cut out for this kind of stuff. So someone thought that you'd be perfect for being a counsellor or working with children or helping people. They were, you know, this is someone who would have said, you're good at this stuff. I'm not a people person. I just want to go to my work, come home and go to my bed. That's what I feel. This person going, I'm just not up for this divine work. And I know that sounds like a strange thing to say, but that's what I'm feeling. This is someone who did not think they were cut out for the divine purpose life. I just feel this person, they like to be in control of their life completely. So spy, watching, inspecting, and family. So there could have been, this person could have worried about what a family thought, their family thought as well. They could have been very worried about what their family would have said. So it says comfort zone, north node, and clinging. So that's basically what I feel. I feel like this person, they almost wanted to be in control of their life. They wanted to stay in their comfort zone. They didn't want to ruffle any feathers with people around them. Their family could definitely have been someone who this person liked to make sure they pleased, or they didn't want to, you know, they might have had a really analytical family who was watching their every move. And this person might have thought, my family will laugh at me if I give up my job and suddenly say I'm going to become, you know, this divine masculine or whatever. So I do feel like this person was clinging to a lot of old narratives that they felt they had to live their life by. This control, this guardedness, this being in doubt about their own potential. So self-care, yeah. And there's something sudden, the storm warning and something sudden, and I keep getting that energy coming through. Something sudden is changing here. And you know what I feel as well? This is someone who I feel their family had taught them just to get on with it. You know, if you don't like your job, just get out of bed and just get on with it. If you don't like who you're married to, just suffer in silence and get on with the job. You know, that kind of thing. I felt this person was really lacking love for themselves because they were made to feel like they were just, I really feel it's something to do with this person's childhood, and that keeps coming through, something about this person's inner child, making them feel like, you know, like for example, if this person, you could have said to this person, you're an amazing writer, you're such a good artist, or, you know, you could make a go of this, you could make a living from this, and they could have went, oh no, my parents said, you know, I might as well just stay and be a plumber because that's all I'm good at. You know, something like that. This person was too afraid to step out their comfort zone for fear of retribution from a family or something like that. But I'm looking at that control card, and it could have been control from a family as well. So the fire card came out, hot attraction, and loss and fragmented and rejection. So this person could have thought that they're, I mean, we got the Venus card and we got love offer coming in and we got reunion, but this person in the past could have thought that you were just a moment of lust and passion in their life and not really the real deal. But with that Venus card coming through, they now understand you are the real deal. So contract, career and commitment. So they understand now there's more to this than what they realised. And the Ace of Fire here in the bottom, so that's 3 aces we've got out here. Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and now the Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, so tell me about this person's next plan here. I'm going to just pull a couple of tarot cards. Let me see. Tell me this person's next plan. So it says confusion and illusions and strength and empowerment and the sun. So this is clarity through illusion and the higher self. So there's something has been illuminated to this person. Something there's, and that's what I got at the start. Remember I said heaven is a place on earth. Someone is realizing now that they're seeing through the illusions. They're seeing that everything was just an illusion, that heaven is already here and they're already here with you in some respect. Because, you know, on another timeline, you are already with your person. There's no, you know, you have to remember that. There is no energetic separation. It's all physical, it's all an illusion. So this person, I feel, is seeing that. But tell me this person's next move. Okay, so it says rebirth and inner child. Look, no, it doesn't say inner child. It says cycles and completion and rebirth. Where do I keep on getting the word inner child in my mind? So this person could definitely be going through a lot of inner child healing right now. But look at that. Remember I said that scorpionic energy, the rebirth and cycles and completion. So this person is completing something. They're overcoming some sort of barrier. And yes, see, I split the deck on the shadow and the moon and the dark night of the soul came back again. So I was feeling that very, very clearly. I was seeing the death card in my mind's eye. So this person has definitely had to go deep and go dark to really see something here. And we have the spring card on the bottom as well with that seeds. So, oh yeah, look, and nurturing the inner child, see? When I split the deck. So, for those of you that are resonating with this, I feel this is someone that you definitely could have told this person they were capable of something. But they didn't believe it because they'd been made out by family and people around them that they weren't capable of something. And maybe they were told they weren't the smartest out of all their children or something, you know, like maybe, oh, your brothers or your sisters are smarter than you. You know you're not as smart as them. You know, they've all done really well for themselves and you're never going to achieve more than that. Or something about this person's childhood. They really get made to feel like they couldn't achieve more than what they were doing now. But there was something about you that made this person suddenly start to believe that anything was achievable. And they're now starting to see through a lot of the illusions where, and you might have told this person as well, like, Three of Wands, yeah, you are capable of taking control of your life. You might have told this person, you know, your ex-wife doesn't control you, your friends don't control you, your family don't control you, you're capable of taking control of your own life. And I feel that coming through really strongly here. Seven of Swords. Yeah, you could have felt like this person was just allowing people to take advantage of them and they weren't really doing much to fight back. Because I'm looking at this person here with the Two of Swords and the birds are kind of pulling at their hair and stuff like that. And they've got their eyes covered. So you could have said to this person, you know, the people that you're trying to please and always are you know, doing the right thing for, they're just taking advantage of you. And you don't see it. You might have warned this person. But I just feel there's something coming in about this person. Yes. See? Death and rebirth. Something about this person. I see the truth. I see clearly now. I see all these things you warned me about is coming to fruition. And I had a message not so long ago similar to this. It wasn't the exact same energy, but someone who had been made to feel like they couldn't achieve anything by their family. And King of Swords. And it made this person possibly quite detached. When you were selling this person a dream, they might have thought, well, that sounds good and that sounds like something you'll certainly do, but not me. And the Two of Wands. It could have kept you kind of stuck and wondering how to move forward. Because maybe you have a shared mission with this person, and the fact that they didn't want to get on board with it could have held you back a bit. Oh, the Ace of Cups jumped out. And on the bottom, the Ace of Cups, the Eight of Cups. So the Ace of Cups and the Eight of Cups. So I feel, Divine Feminine, you had to just choose yourself. You had to just walk away. But I feel it broke you, you know, to have to make that choice. Because I feel that you had to just move forward. See the Six of Swords and the Ace of Wands. It's almost like you knew, your higher self knew what you had to do. Your higher self guided you to move forward because they knew you had something you had to achieve here as part of your divine purpose. So I feel whoever this is for, it's kind of held you back in some sense, yeah. But, yeah, it's, and the Ten of Wands, it's kind of held you back from progressing forward because you've been kind of stuck in the past with this person, almost like in limbo at times. But the Knight of Pentacles is here, so it's just because this person has been moving so slowly. Oh, wow, okay. So Queen of Swords, Five of Cups, and Knight of Swords, and Two of Cups. So I was just saying this person was moving slowly, and then the Knight of Swords flew out the deck. So this person's definitely moving quicker now. But there's no doubt about it, this person has disappointed you with their lack of communication and their lack of movement. But I feel that's about to change. And the Two of Cups. So if this person disappointed you in love in the past, I feel that's about to change. And the Lover's right behind the Two of Cups. Tell me what this big change is here, apart from the obvious, going from the Knight of Pentacles to the Knight of Swords. Tell me what's changed here. Oh, see? The Tower, another unexpected card. And look what's on the bottom. An unexpected reunion, something you did not expect. If this person rejected you and told you it was a definite no, I'm not going to be on this divine journey with you, you know, I'm not that type of person. I just like to get up in the morning. I'm a simple guy, simple girl. I like to get up, have my cereal, go out to work, come home, put in my microwave dinner. You know, something about this person, they just wanted to be in control of a very simple life. And it's because they'd been led to believe that's all they were good for. And I feel like this person just wanted a quiet life, you know, like, because I feel they couldn't be bored with the nagging that would come from family or the nagging that would come from exes or something if they tried to move on. But also I feel this person did not feel divine masculine material. I just feel this person going, I'm not your guy, I'm not your girl. I'm not the girl for this job, I'm not the guy for this job. But it kind of held you back. So let's see. Seven of Cups, there was a lot of confusion. And remember in the other deck we got the Sun card and the Confusion card, and look, the Sun card and the Seven of Cups. So this is clarity over confusion. Exactly the same cards. And the Four of Swords. The silence right now between the two of you is because this person has just been quick to finally realise something here. They haven't been so quick to finally realise that just how impactful they are, just how powerful they are. This could be someone, this masculine could be someone who is sitting on a very powerful healing gift, a very powerful manifestation gift, but they're only seeing it now. You know, they're only seeing it now. Yeah, High Priestess. They're only seeing it now. They're only starting to fully see just how powerful they are. And the Six of Wands just behind that. So, interesting message tonight, but that's what's coming through. This is someone who has been very slow to understand this journey, but I feel their next action is going to be very, very fast and very quick. But this is someone who knows they've held up this divine journey for a long time. And I just split the deck on the Six of Wands again. So I feel this person, now that they understand what this journey is, now they understand more about what they're here to do with you, I think you're going to see some very prompt action from this person. So let's see, can I get a song, please, that best sums up this message? Okay, they gave me two. Personal Jesus by Depeche Mode. You're working with the Ascended Master Yeshua, known as Jesus. He could be assisting you to forgive a situation from your past. So that could be for both of you or either of you, but I feel your masculine definitely had to forgive some sort of toxicity or family interference or karmic family. Yeah, my nose is switchy. Karmic family who made them feel less than, who made them feel not good enough, who made them constantly feel a lot of self-doubt. And also the family, I feel, was very controlling of your person, which then in turn made your person feel very controlling of themselves over their life. Because if they have someone who is very controlling and tells them everything has to be done a certain way, for a quiet life with a controlling family, they're going to be in control of everything to make sure they don't do anything that's going to upset their controlling family. That's what I mean. It's kind of the control kind of gets passed on, because then if your person is dealing with a controlling family, then they're going to be like, oh, do you know what, I'm not going to do anything that's going to cause my family to have a go at me. So it makes them want to be in control of everything as well. So and sometimes it can work the opposite. If they've had a really controlling family where they felt that they've had no control in their family situation, they then want to take control in every other situation of their life, including their twin flame journey or including their partner. So like if your person had dealt with a really controlling family and they could make up their own mind or own decisions about things, or a controlling, you know, wife or something in the past, it makes them want to be very controlling when it comes to their own energy and stuff like that. So to the point where they're so controlling, they can almost become detached. So something like that. Perfect by Ed Sheeran. Someone in your life can't believe how lucky they are to have found you. No one is perfect, but this person thinks you are perfect for them. And one more. And I'm going to get an oracle card to close out. Fall at Your Feet by Crowded House. So it says, this person is getting ready to show you a more vulnerable side. They know it leaves them open to being hurt, but know they need to let you in. And you did get that card of this person that has been so guarded and refused to let their guard down and let you see their vulnerable side. And look what I just put the deck on. Mary's Prayer by Danny Wilson. If you receive this card, you could be connecting to the Ascended Master, Mother Mary. Your inner child could need some love and attention. Exactly what I was feeling. So let's see what oracle card wants to come through to close out this message. Okay. Let's see. Give a little shuffle. And then we'll see what card wants to come through on camera. Okay. So can I get a message, please, for the Twin Flame Collective to close out this message? Tell me when to stop. Which card would you like me to... Hopefully it's not one I've read before, because I often pick the same cards. So let's see. Okay, this one. Ta-da! So healer. Cleanse, grieve, grow, heal. And remember I said I was seeing the rainbow light? That's kind of what I was seeing in my mind's eye, which is crazy, because that's kind of light I was seeing in my mind's eye. And I did say this person could be sitting on a very powerful healing gift. So, okay. Let's see what this card has to say. I went too far this way and now I'm going too far that way. Okay, let's see. Okie dokie. So evolutionary shifts and continued commitment to your healing path are leading you in the right direction. Listen to your inner guidance. Listen to your inner guidance system and learn to love yourself with unlimited self-compassion and embrace the life you wish to live. Transcending your suffering in a personal experience. So listen to the wisdom of your physical temple. Your body's transformational capacity is a natural and instinctive process. You may be guided to rest. By restricting movement, physical pain allows the early stages of healing to take place and prevents more damage. If you have been through recent suffering or if old wounds are resurfacing, remember that sidestepping the healing of the situation only delays the inevitable. Accept what's happened with compassion, honour your feelings and allow yourself to feel them so that they may be transmuted by love. Tears are the diamonds of the soul. Cry a river if necessary, let go and let the goddess comfort you. Call in your spiritual support team and ask for help now. It is time to surrender so that you may find the get up and go to start a brand new chapter. In order to heal, you must also forgive. Be comforted knowing that through every ending is born a brand new beginning. Now, I did say Yeshua is helping someone to forgive, so there's something about this masculine's past they have really got to forgive. There are two kinds of pain, one that hurts you and the other that changes you. Giving birth to a baby is an example of positive pain that results in a beautiful blessing. Trauma is often a catalyst for unfathomable learning and conscious change. Although nobody deserves to suffer colossal breakdown, but often those breakthroughs are in disguise. Pain can activate your spiritual awakening and accelerate your soul's evolution. Ascension is a collective mission. Through the magic of the cosmos, when you heal yourself, you create a vortex of transformation for the entire universe too. Your healing journey may reawaken your own healing gifts, guiding you to learn, practice, and teach energy healing yourself. Holistic healing considers the whole person, body, mind, and soul, as well as emotions in the quest for optimal well-being. The marriage of spirit and matter means integrating science and spirituality in order for your words. Alternative healthcare practices can complement mainstream conventional medicine for greater results. The Oracle's prophecy. Honour your temple for healing and transformation at this time. The chakra, all 7 main chakras are aligned for a soothing sense of balance. The talisman, clear quartz, supports emotional stability and mental clarity. Like the moon, the crystal is a natural amplifier that magnetizes healing. Faith in action. Have an aura cleansing balm or bath ritual during a full moon. Use intuitively selected crystals, salts, essential oils, flowers, and sacred herbs to clear your energy field. The alignment activation. Step into your sacred power and surrender. I let go of past hurt. Renewed, I rise in the cleansing lunar light. Refreshed, I reach up to the purification power of the full moon. So mote it be. So it's time to heal yourself, heal others, and heal the world. So interesting that came through because I was feeling this masculine has a very powerful healing gift that they're sitting on. And when I saw the Magician card, I immediately thought of Merlin and the fact that Merlin is a very powerful alchemical healer. So I feel your masculine has understood that they are capable of so much more than what they were led to believe by their family and things like that. So this is definitely someone who did not believe they were capable of being a chosen one. Someone who the divine has chosen to carry out a mission for them. This person didn't believe that about themselves, but it was purely their lack of confidence instilled in them through their inner child, through family and stuff like that. So you'll know if this message is for you because it'll resonate, but also it's a very niche situation. And honestly, I'm not someone who I know I don't get thousands and thousands of views on my messages because they're not for everyone. They are very niche. Some of them are very much focused on one topic, and if you're not connected to anything to do with that topic, I get it, it's not a message for you. You know, I had a reader actually a few years ago gave me a piece of advice. They said, if you put in your title, "This found you," you will find this message found you, you'll get more views. And I thought, that's interesting, that's an interesting concept. But at the end of the day, I'm not in what I'm doing to get the most views. I'm here to get the message out to the people that they resonate with. So that's why I never use that kind of tactic to get views. And I know, as I say, my messages are very niche, they're not for everyone. But thank you to everyone who takes the time to watch anyway. Even when you know it's not your message, I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. So let's close out. God bless you, your home, your family and your pets, and God bless your union to come in with your special person very soon. Dearest everlasting Father, thank you for this time we have spent together today, and thank you for all you do for us. As we all move on with our day or night, wherever we are in the world, would you go ahead of us, dwell within us, shine through us, blessing all those who cross our path. God of hope, would you fill us to overflowing today with all joy and peace by the power of your Holy Spirit. Amen. Take care, everyone, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Namaste.